Cade Stover was named a captain. Can you maybe talk about Cade a little bit, because playing linebacker in the Rose Bowl and now being named a captain as a tight end, that's pretty remarkable. How do you view his leadership? How did you?
Yeah, really, it's our whole tight end room. We're really all so close. We're all good friends off the field too, and we can all relate to each other, and we're good at motivating each other, and we're all good on the field. And it's been a really fun group to be a part of, and very thankful.
Sam, how have you grown so far in your first year at Ohio State?
I'm really starting to learn how to play fast and get up to that tempo, the college level, and I'm still trying to build on that and keep going. And yeah, it's good having all my Cade and Mitch and Joe, G, and the rest of the tight ends. They've really helped me keep stacking up the days and getting better each day.
You mentioned that being third or fourth on the depth chart. Is it hard to stay patient when you are waiting your turn?
No, because I know my turn will come, and I got great dudes in front of me, and they're always super supportive and helpful, and it's really cool to be able to watch them in front of me and kind of learn from them and follow in their footsteps.
What is it about Ohio State that still brings people who, you yourself, you've got a couple guys ahead of you, it's going to be a little bit before you see the field. Why still come here if you know that's the case?
Because I love Ohio State, and I love the team, I love the coaches, great university, really just everything about it. There's no point why I would leave. It's even if I don't play right away, that's all right. I'll play eventually, and I'll have a great time and love it here.
You mentioned the offense and kind of your perspective on it. What have you seen that's maybe different than a year ago? I mean, obviously this was a really talented offense a year ago. Why is it still at that level, if not beyond?
We're really bonding together well with each other. We're all everyone is close with each other. We're all super good friends, and I think that just that connection piece is really going to put us above last season. Just being able to relate to each other, and yeah.
How much does that play on the field? I mean, people just think, you have talent, you go out there, you do it, but that kind of behind the scenes stuff, how big is that in reality?
I think it's super bad. I think that's one of the most important things, is being able to understand your teammates off the field, and being able, because then you'll relate to them on the field and think you'll play better, and yeah.
Does that make it easier for a guy like you now in another year in the program, and kind of, you've been through everything before, but you also know all the guys?
Yeah, it's super helpful, and everyone has been so nice and so helpful. It's really cool to be a part of it.
What does Jeremy's loss make this room into? Does it, how much has that affected not having him in the locker room?
I mean, yeah, we lost Jeremy, but I think Cade and Mitch, the older guys, they've really stepped up. And I mean, Cade being a captain, it shows for itself. It's been really helpful. Even Jeremy was a good leader too, but Cade and Mitch, even Joe and G, they're just as good leaders. And yeah, it's been really helpful.
Of course, Jeremy was drafted in the offseason to the New York Jets. And a lot of times we see the quarterbacks get the attention, the wide receivers, the offense, defensive line. What incentive does it give you guys to know that NFL scouts are looking at Ohio State specifically, but the tight end room as well?
It's just because Ohio State is producing tight ends. Coach Wilson always talks about a stat, every tight end that has finished his career here since 1996 or something has went to the NFL and played. And so it's not like we're not getting attention, but yeah.
How have you changed in the last year?
I think my biggest thing is I've grown, learning how to play fast. I kind of struggled mentally, I was thinking too much, and that would make me hesitate and be slow, but I'm finally starting to figure out and being able to play fast. And
how big is the mental side, especially being at a school as huge as Ohio State?
You got high expectations, and you know that when you come in, and you gotta live up to that, and sometimes it can kind of stress you out, but eventually it'll come, and like I did, I'm figuring it out, and it's been really good.
Are you bigger physically?
I've definitely gained more muscle. I'm about the same weight, but yeah, getting stronger for sure.
And how important is that? We've heard G talk about moving from wide receiver he had for the blocking parts, but you were obviously a tight end last year. So how much from year 1 to year 2 does that make a difference, even though you were already in the position?
I think it helps. I still want to gain a little bit more weight. Still don't think I'm quite to where I want to be, but it definitely helps. You definitely feel like when you're out on the field, like getting stronger, like being able to move the lineman or D lineman and play faster and harder. Yeah.